What do you mean story time of how you walked in on your 70-year-old father eating out your 27-year-old best friend of 14 years in y'all's house while your disabled mother was in the room starving because she hadn't eaten all day, and this was at 8 o'clock at night? What do you mean?
You've already seen the intro, so that story is what we're going to be reacting to today. So let's just go ahead and get into it.
Story time on how I found my 70-year-old father and my 27-year-old best friend of 14 years fucking. Now, she's a girl, by the way. She's a girl. It's not a guy. Okay. Okay, we got a few side notes that we can use in our hand in the notebook in the future and in the long run of this story. Okay, she's my best friend of 14 years. She's a stud. She's a stud. Okay. She's been around my family, my whole family. My family thinks I'm gay because I'm always with her. I'm with her literally every day that I'm not at work, right? Okay. I stay with my parents. It's not unnormal to see her at my house.
I don't need new friends. I don't want new friends. I don't want to make new acquaintances. I just want to be left alone. The friends that I have, great. I don't want no new ones. And it's shit like this. Well, I mean, most of my family's dead. I don't have to worry about stuff like this. But you know, if they'll do shit like this, they'll do other things. So, yeah.
Okay. What else? My mother is handicapped. Like I said, this is stuff that we can use at the end in the yeah. My mother is handicapped. It happened at home in the house while my mama was there. Yeah. So this happened last Monday, July 28th. Never forget the date. Okay. So
And I am also kind of behind on content. I saved this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think is when the story was blowing up. She's done a whole bunch of lives and answered a whole bunch of other questions because there's been a bunch of back and forth, even more so than what we're going to discuss in this video, because I believe it's like 20 something minutes long, because this story just gets crazier and crazier the more she goes. But I'm going to stop interrupting you guys.
I was supposed to do a double. I was supposed to do 16 hours. I was supposed to do 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Just so happened I got off at 7 o'clock. Now I didn't tell nobody I got off at 7 o'clock, but I did call my mama and ask her what she ate and everything like that. And she said she hadn't ate nothing. And I know my daddy got off at 5 o'clock. Now my best friend had been taking my daddy to and from work all week because he needed a ride and he didn't want to pay Uber or Lyft when he could have been paying my best friend because she was out of work. You know, she needed the money. Nothing. I didn't see nothing wrong with that. So I go get my mama something to eat. Now my daddy called me at 7 o'clock. Right at 7 o'clock, I didn't answer because I was doing something at work. I didn't leave work until like 7:30 ish. So I go get my mama something to eat and I make it home. Now I do see my best friend car in the driveway, which is not alarming because excuse me, because it's normal to see her at my house. Now normally she is parked in the driveway in her car. Now my best friend does have 5% tint all the way around her car like I do, and you can't really see inside the car unless you walk up on the car. So I genuinely don't know if she's in the car or not. So I pull up. Side note, I got a charger. I ain't got no mufflers. My car is loud, so you hear my car whenever I pull up anywhere. You gonna hear my car, and I also have loud music. So I pull up I park, and I park dead in front of the door. So I get out. The door is open. The wood door is open. The screen door is closed and locked. We do have a dog, and the dog is standing at attention at the door. So he, you know when a dog sees something. So I walk in the door, and I look to the left, and there they are. My daddy giving my best friend head.
Can you just for a second imagine how traumatic this might be? Or how traumatic this was to her? I would feel so many emotions in that moment, from rage to embarrassment to probably even sickness, because what the hell? This right here is a perfect example of people not thinking about how their actions affect others, and shit like that really just pisses me off.
Probably not even 30-second interaction. So I walk back to the living room. My best friend is gone. and my daddy is in there standing bright eyed bushy tail because he's scared as shit because
As he should
I
be.
saw them. So I asked my daddy, I'm like, Daddy, what were y'all doing? He like nothing. Now, if you know me, my daddy is my everything. I'm a daddy's girl. Like I've been for life. My daddy has been in my life all my life. I'm a daddy's girl. My daddy can do no wrong in my eyes. What I thought. So I asked him again. I'm like, Daddy, I'm finna pop you on your shit. What were y'all doing? He hit me with the nothing again. I walk outside because I'm a respectful child. I would never I never thought I would disrespect my daddy. So I walk outside to control myself. So I walk outside. I get in my car. My best friend is long gone down the fucking street. She's long gone. So I get on the phone with my brother. I instantly call my brother because my brother is my safe space. My brother is 500 miles away from me, but my brother is my safe space when I'm mad. So I call him, let him know what's going on. I'm like, I'm finna go beat this bitch because you just don't do no shit like that. So I go back in the house. Mind you, my mama don't know nothing that's going on. My mama don't know nothing. I didn't tell my
I mean, I don't want to laugh at this situation because it's not funny, but it's funny because in the way that it's funny, it's like some Jerry Springer shit because they covered some serious shit on Jerry Springer, but it was funny. That's how I'm looking at this. Like, what do you mean? Why would you risk your friendship of 14 years? That's just weird and strange behavior to me.
mama nothing when I walked out. So I walk back in. My dad is still sitting on the couch, baffled as fuck. So I go in my mama room. I walk past him because we ain't got shit to talk about right now. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So I go in my mama room. I'm like, I'm finna go beat Tamara ass. She like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm finna go beat Tamara ass. And I walk back out. As I'm walking out, she like, Tamaya, be careful. So I go back outside. I call her. I call Tamara. I'm like, she don't answer. So I text her. I'm like, Tamara, answer the fucking phone because be fucking for real. So she don't answer. I call I think my cousin. I'm like, T-Money, I'm finna go if I go to jail tonight it's because I'm finna beat Tamara ass. She like, what's going on? I tell her whole situation. My best friend called. So I hang up on her. I missed the call. She let it ring for only a few times and then she hung up. So I instantly called back. She answered. So I'm like, Tamara, what were y'all doing? We was chilling. I said, bitch, where the fuck you at? Because I'm finna come beat your ass. Now, at this time, we're screaming back and forth. She like, you ain't gonna understand my side of the story. He came on to me. So I'm screaming. We both screaming at the phone. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he came on to you? If you ever felt uncomfortable, you could have fucking left. The door was right there. Any other time that we into it, you leave, right? So I'm like, Tamara, wherever you at, I'm finna come beat your motherfucking ass because you don't do no shit like that. So we got each other location. So it's I know we.
And I just want to say, it's not funny, but it's funny. It's fucked up, but it's funny at the same time. Like, I cannot wrap my mind around doing that to somebody. That's not your friend. That was the enemy the whole time. They were just waiting on their time. That's so bizarre.
I know I see where you going. She's going toward her house. So I pull off because I'm finna go beat this bitch ass. So I call my cousin back and I'm like, yeah, I finished telling her the story, and she like, you got her location? I'm like, yeah, I got her location. I see where she at. I see where she going. I'm on my way. So of course I'm so upset because what the fuck is going on? Like, tell me what the fuck is going on. So I'm not thinking of it. I done missed my turn and everything. I'm just driving. I'm just driving. So I realized that I'm just driving, and I'm like, damn, I done missed my turn because I'm so upset. So I get back en route to her house. My best friend like, you still see her location? I'm like, yeah. She cut her location off. Okay, this part too, the final part. So she cut her location off. Of course now I can't see her location, but I know what area she's going to. So I'm sitting on the phone with my cousin, and I finished telling her the story. So my brother called me. I'm like, okay, I'll call you back. So My brother called me. He said he didn't call her, he didn't FaceTime her, he didn't curse her out, and she like that. So I'm like, did you see where she was at? He was like, she at a gas station. They got green. So I know my best friend. My best friend goes to the same gas station, her favorite gas station by her house. So I know exactly where she at. So I get off the phone with my brother. I call her sister. I'm like, Keisha, I finna go beat Tamara's ass because so and so. I told her the story. She was like, I don't blame you. So what? Don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, so now I'm on the way to the green gas station because I know exactly where she at now. So um yeah, I pull up into the green gas station. She's sitting there at the pump. So I pull up with her. She roll her window down. She like, if this how we gonna end our friendship, bitch? This friendship is over. Cause what the fuck you mean you fucking on my daddy? My daddy. So she like, oh,
That's so grimy and dirty. Like, if they did it one time, they've done it before. This isn't the first time. This is just the first time that they got caught. That
you gonna take his side? I said, bitch, ain't no motherfucking side to take. What do you mean? Take his side? Ain't no side to take. So I'm like, Tamara, let's go. Let's go somewhere where ain't no people at because we yelling at each other. And I don't like attention. I'm never the type to seek attention. I said, let's go somewhere where can't nobody call the police, can't nobody record. I ain't with all that shit. So she like, okay, now mind you, my best friend is drunk as shit. I realize that she's drunk as shit, which doesn't help at all. So we pull off. I'm following her because I'm finna follow you. Yeah, excuse me. So I'm following her. We go to this park across the street from her apartments. Now her and her sister stay in the same apartments. This is sign up. So we go to the park and I get out. I park my car right beside hers. I get out. Now there's people at the park too, which I didn't expect because it's dark. What the fuck are y'all doing at the park? So I do genuinely want to fight this girl. I don't end up fighting her. We yelling at each other trying to get she trying to get her point across. She was like, um
what point? I'm trying to understand what was the point.
he came on to me and he made me feel uncomfortable. I said, why you ain't leave, Tamara? Of course I'm not this calm, but I'm like, why you ain't leave? Um, oh, I was feeling uncomfortable. The door was right there. Then she goes to say, now my best friend does have social anxiety. Okay, she has it to the max, right? Which makes no fucking sense of her saying this. So she like, oh, I got social anxiety. I'm like, Tamara, what the fuck did that have to do with anything? Now I do genuinely want to hear her, but I have too much to lose. If you know me, I got a lot to lose. I got a job. I got a lot to lose. She has literally nothing to lose. Literally nothing. I would tell her business, but I'm not that type, right? She got literally nothing to lose. So if I fight this girl, somebody call the police.
It's always the most trifling people that ain't ever got nothing to lose that always try to take it or swindle it from somebody else or do something they ain't supposed to do.
We both going to jail. She ain't got shit to lose. I got a job. I got a job to go to. I got people to manage, right? So I leave from her house. This is basically the end of the story. Almost the end of the story. So I leave from her house. I go talk to her sister because we're literally right across the street from her apartment. So I go talk to her sister. I've been to her sister for a minute. I'm like, yeah, this friendship is over. We'll never, it's no rekindling this now. We can be cool. Me and you, Keisha, like, it's no hard for the feelings towards you because you've done nothing to me. So I leave from with her sister. I go back home. My dad is still in the fucking living room. I ain't told my mama nothing. So my brother is on the phone. My daddy going off. Going the fuck off. So I go back in the house. My daddy he just look at me, walk past because I don't want to talk to you right now because I know what the fuck I saw. So I go back in my mama room. I don't. My mama like, what's going on? So I just sit at the end of her bed. Now at this time, my feelings are starting to show. Now, if you know me, I do not show emotion. I'm always happy. I'm always this jolly person. I'm always the one that's laughing about shit. So my emotions start to sit in because it's like my daddy fucking up my best friend. Two of the people that means dear life to me. Like these people mean so much to me. And y'all fucking? Y'all fucking.
And that's exactly what I meant when I said people do things and they don't think of how it's going to affect other people. There ain't no way she thought about how this was going to affect her. And like I said, if they did it one time, they've done it before now. This is just the first time they got caught.
I sit at the end of my mom's bed, and I just sit with my back towards her, and I start to cry. Like I don't want her to see my tears fall because she still don't know what the fuck is going on. So, yeah. So she like, Tamaya, please tell me what's going on. Please tell me what's going on. And I'm constantly shaking my head because I don't want to be the one to tell my mama that I just saw my daddy and my fucking best friend, the girl that she treats like a daughter, fucking. So somehow, some way, like I said, my daddy is still on the phone with my brother. He been on the phone with my brother for like 30 minutes. My brother been cursing him out, talking shit to him out there for a whole 30 minutes, the whole time while I was gone. So my brother somehow, like I said, he's 500 miles away, convinced my daddy to come tell my mama what the fuck was going on. So my daddy come in the room. He was like, "Yeah, I fucked up. She gave me head." That's not what the fuck I saw when I walked in. It was the other way around. Now, like I said, my best friend has been my best friend for 14 years. I know my best friend. I know when she's sexually active too. Like we best friends. Me knowing my best friend's not finna get nobody head, a nigga head. First of all, okay. If she is fucking with a nigga, she not gonna give him head on the first time they doing it. She not gonna give him head the first time they doing it. So, if she done gave you head, you done gave her head. This is not the first time. Okay, so my dad will tell my mama that. My mama hit my dad upside the head. Like I said, my mama handicapped. She got everything she need right beside the bed. My mama hit my daddy upside the head, across the head with the mop. Now my daddy is drunk too. Okay, my daddy is drunk as shit. He walked back out. So, my mama started crying, of course, cause her feelings are hurt. Like two people that she thought that she could trust. So my daddy finally come back. I'm still sitting there with my mama because I'm still baffled. I'm still hurt because this shit hurt. Like this shit hurt. So my daddy come back in and he comes back in like everything is normal. So he sit on the side of the bed with my mama at, and I start going off. My daddy was everything in the book. I've never been that disrespectful to my father at all. My daddy was literally everything under the sun. Because you hurt me. You hurt your youngest daughter. Your youngest child. You done hurt her. You done betrayed her. You done did everything under the sun that you're not supposed to do as a father. A 70-year-old father to your daughter. So yeah, that's basically the end of the story. My dad, he's trying to talk to me. We literally have nothing to talk about. He asked me the other day when I was talking to my mama, how long you gonna stay mad at me? What the fuck do you mean? How long am I supposed to stay mad at you? We have nothing to talk about. You literally, you done did the worst of the worst. You coulda went to go get with a prostitute on the mall. Y'all coulda went and got a room. Y'all coulda fucked in her car. Y'all decide to fuck in the living room with my mama in the house and her door is closed. Now y'all might say, how long this been going on. Now, me being the best friend, okay? Me and my best friends have been best friends for 14 years. I've said it like 50, 11 times. So, people have hard times. My best friend has, been without a place to stay not one time, not two times, but three times. But the first two times, well, the first time she did something. The second time she did something crazy again. But I don't want my best friend, homeless. So, but she can't stay with me. So I asked my parents, "Hey, can Tamara stay with y'all?" They said yeah. So my best friend stayed with my parents from January 2024 to I think like October 2024. I think that's how long they've been fucking. And the fucked up part about it, January of 2025, I moved with my parents. And we've been together almost every day. chilling, you know, doing what best friends do. This girl been playing in my face for almost a whole fucking year. This bitch been fucking my daddy for a whole fucking year.
And that is just where I'm ending this, because there is much, much more to this story, because her friend or ex-friend actually responded trying to expose her, and they went live and there was a whole bunch of back and forth. And I think that this is still going on because she's still coming up on my For You page talking about this. So if you guys want more of this story, because I know that this is not the end, let me know down below and let me know what you would do in this situation. I think that I would absolutely lose it if I walked into my mom or my dad cheating on one or the other. Like, I don't think that I could comprehend that. But with that said, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. And leave me the clown emoji down below if you made it this far, because this is some absolute clownery. And with that said, you guys, I hope you all have an amazing day. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.